Today, we're going to talk about unlocking your child's very first math superpowers. We're going to see how we can turn early math from something that feels like a chore into a really exciting adventure. And it all starts with one simple but really powerful idea.
Seriously, just think about that for a second. What if instead of being all about tough problems you have to solve, math was actually about gaining these incredible new abilities? Just shifting your perspective like that? Well, that's the key to helping a kid build a really positive and powerful relationship with math right from the very beginning. All right, so our first superpower, it's a big one. It's maybe the most fundamental of them all. Amazing addition. This is basically the magical ability to combine groups of things and see what you get. It's the very first building block in like the entire kingdom of numbers.
So, what is addition really? Well, at its heart, it's just the superpower of putting groups together. And we're not just finding a total, we're discovering how many in all. That little phrase is so important because it's exactly how a child's mind actually thinks about the question.
Let's make this super real. Imagine your kid has 3 red cars. Then their friend brings over 2 blue ones. To use their addition superpower, all they got to do is put them all together and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just like that, 3 and 2 become 5. It's that simple, and they can see it happen right in front of them. And this superpower isn't just for toys. It's actually hiding in plain sight, like in storybooks. Take a classic tale like Rooster's Off to See the World. The rooster keeps meeting new animals, right? And with each new group that joins up, the number of travelers gets bigger. He's just adding to find out how many travelers there are. That's addition, woven right into a story. Okay, so addition is a fantastic first power. But what happens when the numbers get too big to count on your fingers? What do you do when you have a pile of something so large you just can't keep track? Well, that's when a new superpower becomes absolutely essential.
I mean, think about it. Counting a few coins, that's easy. But counting a whole jar full of them, you start 1, 2, 3, and pretty soon you lose your place. Wait, was that 48 or was it 49? It gets confusing fast. Suddenly, just counting one by one isn't a great strategy anymore.
So to handle those big numbers, we need our second superpower, place value. Now, this isn't just another skill. It's kind of like the secret code that unlocks our ability to understand and organize all numbers, no matter how huge they get. So how do we conquer that big jar of coins? Well, the solution isn't about counting faster. Nope. The real secret, the big aha moment, is grouping. Instead of counting one by one, we're going to start counting in bundles. You can totally unlock this power with a simple little game. Let's call it the crayon collector. First, you gather a huge pile of crayons. Then, instead of counting them one by one, you group them into little bundles of 10. You count how many bundles you have, those are your 10s, and then you just count any loose crayons that are left over, and those are your 1s. And here's where the magic happens. If you have 4 bundles and 2 leftover crayons, you instantly know the number is 42. You never actually had to count that high. The number 42 is just a code that means 4 groups of 10 and 2 single ones. And that is the power of place value. So now we've got these 2 amazing abilities, addition and place value. But here's the thing, they're not separate tricks. They are the actual keys to the entire number kingdom. They work together to build the foundation for everything, and I mean everything, that comes next in math. So let's just pull these building blocks together. Addition gives us the power to combine groups. Place value gives us the power to organize them. And by using simple stories and games, we can make these concepts feel real and, actually fun. These 2 skills really are the bedrock for all future math. Once a child really gets the power to combine things and the power to organize numbers, they're ready for pretty much anything. We're talking subtraction, multiplication, even fractions. Their whole mathematical adventure is just getting started. The only question left is, what superpower will they unlock next?